Welcome to Introduction to Maya series. I am your instructor Rohan Page. In this video, we are going to understand about the workflow of hand modeling. So, what will be our workflow? The first thing which we need to do is finding a good reference. Then we will block the basic hand shape, and after getting a basic shape, we will refine that palm shape. So let's start with the session. The first step for modeling any character, palm, hand or anything, we need to have good reference. For that, open any browser. I want hand references, so I'll type hand references for 3D, and you will get lots of choices over here which will provide you hand image in all different angles. You can choose anything, any image. Make sure it is a top one like this. So after getting a proper hand reference, you can just simply go to that image and you can save that image in your drive. And after getting this image, you can later on import this image in Maya. So let us see how we can use this image and how we can build a palm, or you can say a hand, in Maya. After getting the reference from the internet, the next step will be importing that reference image into Maya. So to do so, press spacebar on your keyboard and it will display all the 4 views. I want to import that image into top view, so I'll go to top view. Use this panel menu called as view, image plane, import image. Go back to your respective drive where you have saved your image. Choose that reference image. As you can see, that reference image is now imported in Maya. You can scale it for better display. Use scale option so that it will scale the respective image. Right. As you can see, I'm able to see that image in top, perspective, and also in other views I can see this kind of highlighted green line. Move this reference image towards downward direction. Okay. Now I'll turn off the grids. So after importing the image, we'll start modeling this particular palm. I'll go back to top view. We will start with creating this basic palm shape with the help of polygon cube. I'll go to polygon shelf, create a polygon cube. Okay. So make sure that your X-ray shading is turned on, so it will make this particular surface semi-transparent, so that you will be able to see the surface and you will be able to see the image also. I don't want to see this image in perspective. You can turn off the image in any other view if you don't want to see it. To do so, you can go to show image planes. Right. So I would like to have a basic line. So for that purpose, I'll go to this height. On width, I am adding 3 subdivisions. Now adjust the shape with the help of components. To work in an expert mode, to increase the workspace area, press Ctrl space. All the other channel box and toolbox, time slider will get invisible. I am selecting these vertices at the corner first and adjust the shape. After getting this particular shape in top view, you must go to perspective, scale it a little bit. Okay, now as you know that our hand will not look like this flat. It has a slope. The wrist area will be little bit in upward direction, while the area which is connected to the finger will be little bit narrow. So for that, I'll go to top, I'll select this front vertices which are near to finger. You can just scale it down to make that front area narrow. Right. Add little bit roundness because it is still in a boxed shape. So this is a back area, and a roundness, as you know that the area near to thumb will be little bit at higher position than the area near pinky. We can simply select the vertices over here. To make it little bit arc, just select these two faces. Right. So at the back side, near wrist area, delete these faces. Now I'll give this is a palm area, bottom palm area, and you know that the area near to thumb will have little bit higher position over here. So this will be a down one, and there will be little bit up over here. Right. So I see it is very important to get the shape. As soon as you can, because the less line, the less time it will consume. If you try to adjust the whole shape after getting lots of details, it will be hard for you to get that particular shape. Okay, so we have pretty much got the shape for the palm with the help of this cube. The next thing which we'll have to do is add one line over here. Okay, the next thing is extrude a finger. We'll extrude this finger because it is very much straight. Other fingers are a little bit inclined in other direction, and later on we can duplicate them. I'll select this portion, extrude it. Use shift right click as a hotkey to extrude it, or to use marking menus related to object editing. With the help of scale, you can narrow down that front area. Now you can see that the finger is pretty much in a box shape itself, and finger has to be narrow at the tip. Okay, now we'll have to add some lines with the help of insert edge loop tool, which you can find out in mesh tool, insert edge loop tool. Insert one edge near to nail area, insert one edge just below the nail area where we will be having a little bit of heart's shape, and over here rotate it according to requirement. You need to adjust these lines by following your reference image. As you know that this is having a narrow shape towards the end and wider towards this particular area, but still add some little bit of bend. I'll select this vertices. With the help of rotate, you can add a little bit of roundness like this for or you can say bend for the finger. Okay, so here we have got this particular basic shape, right? So what you need to do is I'll select these faces. I would like to duplicate this finger and place it over here. So to do so, select those faces, hold shift, right click, you will get the marking menus and choose duplicate face option. It will duplicate the selected faces. Right click object mode and I'll go to modify center pivot. I have got a finger. Before connecting it, I'll have to delete these faces, make it hollow. Okay, get a duplicate which we'll have to use for other fingers. Select this, rotate it with the help of insert. You can rotate this pivot to get the angle according to the object so that it will be easy for you to manipulate the shape. You can simply hold D also to change the direction of your, or you can say angle of your pivot. First of all, we'll place all the fingers. Scale it down according to your requirement. I'll turn on wireframe on shaded. Placement has to be very proper. Select all the fingers, shift select your palm geometry, go to mesh, combine. Now we will have to attach these vertices. For that, I'll press Ctrl space to get back my options. Choose modeling toolkit. There we have an option called as target weld. With the help of that, we can merge the vertices. Go to vertex component mode, choose target weld and merge the vertices with respective vertices. adjust the shape properly. Right, so we have connected all the fingers. We just need to adjust the shape a little bit. Now just select this particular palm. Adjust these vertices according to the finger. Right. Now, as we know that we have created the basic shape over here, now go to mesh, apply smooth. It will add the subdivisions double to the existing subdivisions. Click, and you can see over here we have got this particular shape for the palm and a round shape for the fingers. You can add a little bit a scale to have a wider, you can say thicker uh, shape. Fine. The next thing is adding nail details, adding the details for the fingers. To do so, I don't want to see the vertices which we are able to see now, which are at the back side of the surface. So to avoid that, you can go to display, polygon, turn on back face cooling. This will not display you those kind of components which are not in front of the camera. Right, so this is my overall front facing components. Now it will be easy for me to adjust the shape and to get that respective output. Select these faces at the nail area. With the help of, I'll press control space bar again to go back to expert mode. With the help of extrude, we are going to create the nail. So shortcut is hold shift on your keyboard, right click, extrude face, press R to scale it down towards this in direction, extrude it inwards, right? Press G to repeat the command and then move it a little bit down. You can rotate it like this because at the nail area this end is at downside, whereas the tip of the nail has to be in upward direction like this. Select these faces. If you want to add a little bit of more extrude towards the nail, you can add it. Scale it. Right. So press 3 to see the temporary smooth mode, and you can see that we have created this basic nail shape for our model. You can work on this area a little bit more. adding a line will give you the prominent shape. Right. So this is how we have created the nail area. If you feel that this particular depth is too much, you can work on that area. Right. Okay. So now it is time for adding some other details like the hard surfaces which we have on the finger. First of all, what we can do is we can delete these. This was only for the display purpose. We have duplicated it. We can add details, and further again we can duplicate that respective finger. I'll go back to display, turn off this back face tooling, delete these fingers. Right now, start adding it. First thing, I'll go to side view. We have an option called as multi-cut tool. Go to mesh tool, multi-cut. I'll just add a loop with the help of left mouse and create angular line like this. Create an angular line like this. Just a simple drag. It is going to add a edge loop according to angle which you have used. Now go to vertex. Select those vertices at the for the middle line and move it in upward direction for creating a depth. Right. And select the upper vertices which you need to move in this direction, like to get it a hard shape. Move these vertices little bit in these directions like this. Okay, now press 3 and you can see we have got that depth for the finger, and also top area is having that upward hard area which you can see knuckles. Right, we need to do the same procedure to add one more depth at the near to that nail area with the help of same multi-cut. Vertices, move it the center vertices in upward direction. Press 3 on your keyboard, and here we have created our first finger. Now we just need to duplicate it and connect. Select all the faces of finger, shift right click, duplicate face, modify center pivot, move it, have some more duplicates. You can hold W and choose object mode so that axis will follow the angle of object. Select all the faces, mesh combine. Now you will again have to merge those vertices. You can use target weld, or else you can simply snap them first with the help of V, vertex snap, on respective vertices. I'm just snapping the respective vertices with the help of V, and then I'm moving those, or you can say snapping the vertices. This is going to only snap. Later on you will have to merge them. You will have to create a good shape for this pinky finger. In the image itself, it is a little bit having awkward position actually. Okay, we have only snapped those vertices. You can simply drag and select the vertices like this. Shift right click, go to merge vertices option box. Make sure your threshold value is 0.01. So it is going to merge only those vertices which are at the distance of 0.1, or you can add 0.1. Merge. Press 3 on your keyboard, and now you can see we have duplicated and we have merged all the fingers properly, right? Okay, now it is time for us to extrude the thumb area. You can create it with the help of a cylinder, and later on you can attach it, or else you can extrude it from the face itself. Select this area. From here itself you can extrude. I'll just scale it a little bit like this. Extrude, add an extrude, rotate it and adjust the vertices properly. adjust the vertices, make it a little bit round from start itself, extrude them, then add some edges. Adjust the shape according to the reference. It should be a little bit angular like this. Select the vertices, add a proper shape, narrow towards the end, add a little bit of rotation, adjust the shape until you get a proper roundness. Okay, now it's time to add that details. I'll use insert edge. Select these vertices of center line. Press 3. You got that respective depth. And now select the upper edges and just have a little bit of shape. For nail, you need to adjust the shape properly first of all. Select faces, extrude it inward direction, again add extrude, rotate it a little bit, Now we have created nail part for thumb also. So in this way we have created this shape for the palm. Later on you can simply, for the details, what you can do is double click on this move tool, turn on the soft selection for adding other details, vertex to reduce. As you can see, the area is getting highlighted like this, which means if you select one vertex and move, this much area is going to affect. You can reduce the influence with the help of B button. Hold B on your keyboard, reduce the size of brush, and you can simply have smooth deformation basically by using this option. I'm adding this detail at the bottom area where this area has a lot of deformation towards upside, a little bit shape at this area. Right, for knuckle area you can move this in upward direction. Right, so we have got this particular shape for the palm. In this way we have created this basic shape, or you can say a model of a hand. You can later on add more smoothness. You can go to mesh, add smooth. It is going to add subdivisions like this, and this is your final model. Right, so in this way you can model your hand. And see, basically topology is very important in it. So what is topology? Whenever you are working on any organic model like hand, ear, or any character, the topology means the mesh, the way your edges and components are connected, the way they are flowing towards the surface. So that is very much important. So in this way you can model your hand or a palm with the help of polygons. What we learned in this video, we have seen that topology is an important factor for organic modeling. Topology is nothing but the way components are connected, the edge flow of your surface. It is very important for further processes like texturing and rigging. While starting with the model, block the basic shape of hand and then refine the shape according to requirement. For any further query, you can follow me on Facebook, or else you can write me an email on rohan.pageanimator@gmail.com. Thank you.